like to start is having take that Shawn Ray fucking crap video down, because you know what, Dave, Shawn Ray comes on. God only knows why he's on RX Muscle, but we're trying to honor Shawn Rhoden, and Shawn Ray's on there saying, "quote he had a drug recreation implied he had a drug." Listen, it's a big deal because Shawn Ray is coming on. The guy's dead 2 days later. He had a drug problem. Oh, really? He did? This is from a guy who's got an infidelity problem, who sent his mother to jail, and who's hated by everybody. Whose boss, Jake Wood, I hope we're live so it's not edited, had to metaphorically kick his ass on video for being a shitty commentator and not doing his job. You know, I wish they actually had some views on that show where Jake brought him out to the woodshed and kicked his ass.
So good morning guys, today in my place is the 6:30 a.m. in the morning, and for you who watch this video in the morning, good morning for all of you, or for all of you who watch this video in evening, good evening, and for all of you who watch this video in the night, good night for you, or whatever time you watch this video. Please enjoy the video, and this is the video topic. I'm really first time really disappointed, feel disgusting and mad at the same time with Dave Palumbo and you, especially Shawn Ray. I know your purpose made this video, it's great, you have the great purpose, you have the good attitude there, but you choose the wrong way to make it your purpose, and no one like your way about you're doing right now. You want to sharing the health issue, you want to sharing what the dangers of the drugs, what's the cause of death, much bodybuilder in this year, and you want to make it this clear, and you want to educate so much people about health. I know what your purpose, that's good, but you choose the wrong way. Why you interview Shawn Ray? Anyone know he full of shit and he always talking trash with other people, all of the bodybuilding industry, until he said about the bullshit of Shawn Rhoden, and you continued the interview. Let this interview going too far. I'm gonna roll the video for all of you guys. Watch the video and let's discussion together about both guys, the piece of shit.
Do a whole show about how shitty Shawn Ray is, but what I don't understand, Dave, is why the fuck do you want him on the show? Like, why do you yourself want Shawn Ray speaking about anyone? That would be like if you died, Dave, and you had Steve Blackman do a tribute video on you to talk about why you died. Like, it just doesn't make sense why you want him on. Well, does he really get that much views? Does he get that much views?
Yeah, that show is done more to talk about the health of the industry, not to talk about Shawn Ray.
And the person you want to talk to about the health of the industry and the sport is Shawn Ray?
Well, Shawn Ray came on at the behest of the IFBB and wanted to discuss what can be done for the athletes so that we don't see more guys dropping dead. And that's the problem, because there's an underlying problem with people not checking their health. And I'm not saying that might not be the case with Shawn Rhoden. We don't know, because first of all, Shawn wasn't even competing. But I'm talking about guys at shows that are passing, like George Peterson, and that could be avoidable. And I'm all for health checks. I'm trying to, at this point, have the IFBB mandate health checks before people get their pro card every year via health screening. And that was what that show was about. It wasn't about...
Hey man, hey boy, you throw the title, is Shawn Ray talking about Shawn Rhoden? That's detail, and that's really see it in the title. You put the name of Shawn Rhoden on your videos, and you say it's not talking about the Shawn Rhoden? Hey, use your brain, Dave. You lie. don't be double faced, okay? You both talking about Shawn Rhoden, and the videos, the title and the thumbnail, each the Shawn Rhoden photos and the Shawn Rhoden name on the title of the videos.
Sounds great. I agree with everything you said. But again, why Shawn Ray?
Because Shawn Ray is connected to the IFBB, and if Jim Mannion is going to hear everything that we're saying, and I talked to Jim Mannion today, by the way, he called me after the show. He was happy with the fact that we're bringing up the topic.
IFBB organization have the Voice of Bodybuilding YouTube channel, and Jim Mannion can confirm to Bob Ciccarello as a speaker for doing these things. Jim Mannion don't need you, Dev. What you have done for IFBB, Jim Mannion have Voice of Bodybuilding. They have platform for themselves. More views for more views, Dev. You're lying, okay? You're lying.
What could be done because we have to stop this. We know that bodybuilding has dangers involved with it, and you know what? If these athletes are not going to take it upon themselves to go to the doctors and address issues and come to grips with the fact that maybe they can't do the stuff that they're doing, then it has to be mandated by the IFBB. Because you know what? Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass to go to the doctor. And we could have had a lot of avoidable deaths. And I don't want. That's not what the topic of this show. This show is a tribute show. I could defend what I did because
we want to make it perfectly clear. Yeah. Shawn Rhoden did not use recreational drugs.
Now you want to make it the tribute for Shawn Rhoden after you interview Shawn Ray, and the video is full of shit, the page of shit and the bullshit news for Shawn Rhoden. And after that, you want to make it a tribute. How stupid and how dare you, Dev? You don't have soul. You don't have heart.
Drink, do drugs.
Thank you, Stan.
He had health insurance. He was,
So having said that, you see the impact that has. You see we can't even have a tribute show because we're all so pissed that people are close to him. Yeah. That a guy's been dead 2 fucking days, and Shawn Ray at the behest of the IFBB comes on and says, maybe he was doing heroin. I don't want to say it, but some people say, maybe he was doing perks. Maybe he was doing pot and perks. That's what he said. He was a drug user.
Well, I don't think that was the main gist of the interview. I think the gist of the interview was that is it healthy?
It shows you who Shawn Ray is. It shows you who Shawn Ray is. This is the same guy when Dallas McCarver died, by the way, folks. On MD, he posted a picture of the Grim Reaper.
Yes.
Giddy. Anyone want to confirm that?
No, he didn't.
That's confirmed. That's confirmed. Yeah.
And then what I always wondered, because
where is this like expertise from the guy who, that's the character of the guy who's the liaison, whose own boss. I don't understand what the catch is when Sergio says, "Why Shawn Ray?" This is the guy whose boss, Jake Wood, had to take him on TV. I don't know if you guys saw that, and kick him in the ass and say, "Why all the hate?"
You're right.
He's still filled with hate.
it sucks because it's such a distraction because we should be talking about all the good things about Shawn, but Dave, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people mad about that show already. Guy Cisterino is literally going to go look for Shawn at the San Diego Expo that we're going to have in a couple weeks and beat the shit out of him. There's a lot of people generally upset. And
exactly. So many people upset and mad at the show for you there and mad at Shawn Ray at the same time. Especially guys, Cisterino. He put the stories recently and he said he's gonna talking conversation one-on-one, not on the text message, not on the phone, but on conversation one-on-one, meet with Shawn Ray, and he's gonna, I don't know what guy he's gonna doing, but he's gonna clear it, this problem. Just pray Shawn Ray not gonna get the punch from guy Cisterino or everything, because Shawn Ray, it could be get the law, and hopefully the guy not really make Shawn Ray going into the jail. Okay,
why not post that video after the tribute? Why are we such in a rush to hear Shawn Ray before Shawn's friends?
Right.
I don't get it. I don't understand why Shawn Ray is, oh my God, let's get the video of Shawn Ray up, because we're all waiting, anticipating for Shawn Ray's words about Shawn Rhoden, who hates, you know that Shawn Ray did not like Shawn Rhoden, right? You knew that.
No, I didn't know that personally, but yeah.
Okay, so they dislike each other very much, very much. So they wanted him to be somehow the voice of bodybuilding, but why first? And, I was even going to come out here, too, and I was even going to say, I really appreciate how you took your time. You didn't rush to put a video out like every single other person did, because you wanted to do one with Aceto first, and then you wanted to do one with his friends. But to rush the Shawn Ray video, now it's kind of just like killed this whole thing. And, now we went from being sad, we're all just mad, that now we had to watch Shawn Ray speak for Rhoden.
Right. Well, put that aside. That was done, like I said, to make put forth an effort by the IBB to do health screen. That's why I did the video. Chris,
we're gonna watch the guy's sister Nino after this at the end of the prep videos, and he's really make sense, guys. How the Cora, his doctor, sometimes when he was growing up, gonna watch the video about his father, Shawn Rhoden, and he watched the Shawn Ray talking the speech of shit of his father's, and how he responds. He's really getting mentally hell or everything what we not expect and not what we want. We don't hope Cora as a doctor of Shawn Rhoden gonna watch the film of shit of Shawn Ray, and you're as a speaker for interview there. This have to be clear, okay? This is the mental thing there. You don't think about it, right? You just think about the business. Yeah, this is your own business, and you just caring about the views. You make money on your YouTube channel without thinking about the heart, without thinking about how people feeling, how the family feeling. That's evil there. That's evil. The snake.
all right, what's your most memorable story of Shawn Rhoden? Something that maybe people don't know about Shawn.
Dave, there's a lot. I don't even know where to fucking begin, to be honest with you. I mean, I helped plan his engagement for him and Michelle after the Olympia that year. I would say when he asked me to be the godfather of Cora.
I didn't even know that. I wasn't aware of that. Wow.
Yeah.
So you guys were close.
Best friends.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. How did you meet Shawn, Guy? How did you first become friends with him?
2010, I was competing in Dallas, Europa. He got, I believe, 6th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 6.
I took, I believe, 5th. We were getting tanned together, and I said that you should change your name to Shaftatron because you look insane. You should be winning this show. And we talked every day from that day forward.
Wow. You just had a connection with him then.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would you say was Shawn's greatest attribute that maybe people don't know, being his best friend? Obviously you probably have tremendous insight.
His greatest attribute was pretty much everything that went against everything that Shawn Ray said on the interview with you.
Yeah,
Because out of everybody that I know, and out of everybody who loved Shawn and who Shawn loved, that motherfucker is the last human being that should have ever said a word about Shawn. Because I listened to about 10 minutes of that interview, and I almost chucked my fucking computer across my room because he didn't know anything about Shawn. He called him unhealthy, said he didn't have health insurance. It was all bullshit. And I actually, before I jumped on here, I posted a story, and I didn't mention his name, but I said, you poked the wrong fucking bear in the wrong cage, because I'm not going to let this go without a one-on-one conversation. I'm not going to do it through text. I'm not going to do it over the phone. I'm going to have a direct conversation with him, because everything that he said about Shawn is the polar opposite, because that's why I love who Shawn Rhoden was, because he was everything that Shawn Ray said he wasn't. And I'm so pissed that he would even do that, knowing that his daughter at some point is going to learn how to Google her father's name and have to see the shit that scumbag said. I cannot wait to one-on-one Shawn Ray. You poked the wrong motherfucker, bro.
What
The
about
wrong motherfucker.
recreational drugs?
What?
What about Shawn Rhoden doing
Not one fucking time. He couldn't even get him to smoke a goddamn joint.
Never seen it. I've never seen him do anything.
I asked him to smoke with me a million fucking times. He not once. I never seen that kid take a puff of a goddamn thing. I've barely seen him take a sip of alcohol, let alone do anything else.
Yeah, it's a shame that was painted that way.
I'm just letting everybody know because that was the main reason why I wanted to come out here. Dave, I know you don't. I know you didn't know the relationship that I had with Shawn. I mean, I'm the godfather of his daughter.
I didn't know that.
And to see what that son of a bitch said about Shawn just fucking tore me up last night. I couldn't even sleep. And I'm going to have a conversation with him whether he likes it or not. I'm not threatening him, but I'm promising him that we are going to have a fucking face-to-face conversation because I'm not letting anybody disrespect one of my best friends that passed away. That is not going to fucking fly. Not on my watch. Not while my fucking heart's still ticking. That's
Guy. I'm hearing that Jim Mannion sent him on.
There's no way. No fucking way that he would have said. There's no way. No way, Jim. Jim and Shawn Rhoden had a very good relationship.
Yes,
directly
yes,
out
they
of
did.
Shawn Rhoden's mouth, and I know that for a fact. Jim Mannion wouldn't let a piece of shit like that come on a fucking radio show and represent the IFBB and still call Shawn a fucking rapist and say that we don't even know if he's fucking innocent because he still could be guilty, but we'll never know. Fuck that guy. You don't fucking do that to somebody that's in the same industry as you that you call a fucking brother. That is called a fucking selfish piece of shit. That's what that's called. And you know what? If the shoe was on the other foot and Shawn Ray passed away, that would never come out of Rhoden's mouth. Rhoden would have praised that motherfucker 6 ways from Sunday, and he wouldn't deserve one goddamn ounce of it.
And the thing that bothers me, because I've been around longer than
Like I said, lies, guys, lies. Dave Palumbo and Shawn Ray is lie. Come on. We cannot let this go and fly. This is the time for us to speak out the truth about the bodybuilding industry, especially for Shawn Rhoden, okay, our beloved friends and family, with these stupid, evil snack people. This guy need to get something, okay, because so much people really getting the wrong direction opinion about Shawn Rhoden right now, and that's bad, okay. We have to stand up the truth and we have to speaking the truth. So that's what I want to make it a video about, guys. So thank you so much guys for watching. I'm really say sorry because so much word from me, it's really hurtful, painful, and really not great, not good to hear. But this is kind of like from my heart and from my emotional about what this thing, because I know what's the feel about how we lost our friends, how we lost our family. But there's another people who always piece of shit talking trash about our family when we feeling lost, when we feeling hurtful about our beloved family pass away at the same time. Thank you so much guys for watching. May God bless you all.